Yo, I got him his own little sketchbook today. That's like mine, but like small. And now he's drawing in it. Yeah, you gonna draw me a picture? Can you draw me a picture? No, you're gonna eat your pretzel. That's fine too.
Ado, welcome to my fine establishment, amica.
Okay, so that should be everywhere here that there is to explore. At least that we've seen so far.
How can you ignore what's right in front of you? The Dream Scourge is here, in the soil, and it's killing us. Oh, my goodness. Are you a godlike?
You can play with those too. I got myself these little organization trays. You wanna play with one? There you go. I don't know what he's gonna do with it. I'm just gonna use them to help organize my desk, so he wants to mess with them a little bit, that's fine. I'll put this back over here. Sorry to interrupt, I'm also looking into the Dream Scourge.
In that case, you're right on time.
Maybe you can talk some sense into our governor. Put the fear of the gods in him.
Seems more likely you'll have to punch some sense into him.
Excuse me, but unless you have official business, I'll thank you not to involve yourself in our private discussion.
Private discussion, you're arguing in the middle of town.
We have Gianta to thank for that.
As you can see, I was just proving a point to our esteemed governor.
A cart full of spoiled vegetables. You call that a point?
Ha! Emerald Stair used to be a lush garden for miles around, and now I don't even recognize it. First came the invasive species, roots and mycelium growing overnight.
Okay, I'll throw that out.
As though nature itself had gone mad. The Dream Scourge has twisted our lands, our wildlife, and now, our farms.
Mm-hmm. That's why I'm here. Perhaps an animancer can help me stop it. The deeper I go into the living lands, the worse this gets.
Indeed. We were fighting the Dream Scourge before it even had a name. I believe that we can restore the land, bring back its soul and its sanity, cut off the Dream Scourge at the root. Our governor would rather ignore the problem. He doesn't trust animancy as his father did.
Maybe he's just being cautious.
Thank you. It's good to see some sense around here for once.
The time for caution has passed. The failure of our crops
I
will
thought for a
demand
second she was
swift
going to be
action.
talking about, like, returning back to
Before we
normal,
can deal
not
with the
like
Dream Scourge, we
more,
first need to understand it. Unfortunately, new experiments have to go through him.
Must be nice that all the arguing isn't about you, for once.
Okay.
I'm just trying
Ducky,
to stop
that's not
Gianta
for
from
standing
hurting
on.
herself. Animancy is dangerous when you're shooting in the dark.
Yeah, you want to kitty? No, it's not for Samuel. It's not a trampoline. No, if you break it, Daddy will be angry. It is not a trampoline. We've got like this big, like huge floor fan, like a box fan, but it's not square. And the kid likes to lay it down on the floor and bounce on it like it's a trampoline. It is not a trampoline. No. Look, you got a new ball, though. You want to show everybody your new ball? Here. Show everybody your new ball. Yeah, hold it up. Hold it up over here so everybody can see. Come here. Come here. Hold it up like this. Hold it up. Over here. See? Look. See? Be like, hey everybody, look at my new ball. Yeah? Well, that's satisfied to distract him. All right. Okay. Hey, what's the worst that could happen?
Are
I don't
you going
know
to
what
tell her
to
about
do.
your family's basement? Or should I?
Dare you use that against me?
I know it was an accident. But look what it cost you. We can't let it happen again.
Wait, you had diaper change too.
While we argue among ourselves, the Dream Scourge is tearing the living lands apart. Tearing our people apart.
What was that about your family's basement?
It's nothing. Our governor is backed into a corner and lashing out. I almost respect him for it. Buy me a drink sometime, and I'll tell you all about my family's basement.
Okay, deal. First, we should take care of the Dream Scourge.
I thought you'd never ask. Well, Governor, looks like I'm taking some time away from my duties. I'll trouble you no more.
Your request is denied, Chatta.
I wasn't asking.
Your responsibilities are to the settlement. Turning away from them sets a precedent that I cannot allow.
Everything I have proposed has been for Fior, and you still refuse to cooperate. Under the circumstances, I don't have much of a choice.
Then neither do I. Giatta Castel, from this day forth, you are banished from Fior Messiverno.
Whoa. You're banishing her for that?
What?
Ignacy, we can't lose our
Oh,
brightest
you wanna
animator
drink
in
like
the
a big
middle
boy?
of a crisis.
Your pupil has gone too far, Quilici. Take her and leave. You're still a guest in my town, but to us, Giatta is an outcast.
Here. Big boy, drink. Do not pour it on your food. Drink it. I put milk in there. You don't need water in there, too. You have milk. Drink the milk. Hang on. What are you doing with that? Are you gonna drink it? Last time he ended up dumping it all over Mux's chair, and then Mux got angry. Yeah. I know that last time you poured the drinks on Daddy's chair. Be careful you don't spill. Yeah, drink it. Okay, let's go.
Governor, this is unacceptable. Your father would have kept this community together at any cost.
Don't bother, old man. He isn't his father. I've done all I can for Fior Messiverno. But you haven't even tried. Now limp back to your giant house like a good dog.
Any more?
We should
Hey,
talk
do you
some more
want
private.
water or
Meet
milk?
me at my house due west, by the workshop.
Water?
Maybe
You
we'll
want
need
water?
to let Kai hunt more after all.
Are you dirty? No. You smell dirty. There you go. Yeah, I gotta send a picture to Max real quick. I saw puzzles that I want to get. Kid. Okay. You okay? Can I talk to this guy? Oh, you can unlock the bedroom door. I should check out the vendors here in case any sell lockpicks.
By tradition, the governor's manor is open to the public.
Ignacio Vidaro's journal. I have sworn to the people on my family's honor that there is no dream scourge in Emerald Stair. If it exists, it cannot touch our lands. When I'm alone at night, I must remind myself of that promise again and again. Even if I must scream it to these empty halls. So why do I feel threads pulling away from the fabric of my community while I strain to hold them together? It's the old man and his protege. Or else my imagination, but probably them. Mother's condition isn't helping my cause. Neither does wine. Okay, so he is just full on in denial or something. Most likely. Governor, my research points to one inevitable conclusion. The harvest will fail. Before you ignore me again, read on. Listen. My father spoke of a river of souls flowing through the island. The souls feed our crops and power our machines. We agree on that much. What do you think happens when the river gets polluted? If you don't believe me, look at your own farms. The soil is hollow. It might even have the dream scourge. The time has come to break the bones of the living lands and set them in a more agreeable fashion. It may be Fiora Miss Averno's only hope. We should discuss this in person. I'm confident you'll see reason. Best Giada Castell. Governor Vidaro, all this talk of the dream scourge infecting the land has grown too loud to ignore. If it was just Quiliti, we could see our way past it. Call him senile and the discussion's over, yes? But now Giada is speaking for him, and you'd be hard-pressed to find an animancer who doesn't trust Giada Castell. What? Here, those are... Give me a second, guys. Give those to Mommy. Those are Mommy's new markers, but you can have the old ones. Okay? Here. There. You want these ones? You can have these ones. I got new whiteboard markers. everything have to come like with so much like glue and plastic and everything today? Like, real question. Yeah. Even if I wanted to give these to you, and I can't get it open right now, so. God. Seriously, I can't get it open. Don't come away. Shh. I'll have to do it later. It's terrible. I don't even know how it's possible, but hey. You got your own markers now, okay? What? You want the lid off? Like that? Pick the grape up then. Put it back on the plate. There's the lid, okay? Put the lid on when you're done or else it's gonna dry out. You can draw on your book with it. Yeah, there you go. To put it plainly, we demand results of one kind or another. Let the old man do his research or find some way to discredit him. If you're lucky, he'll discredit himself. What are you afraid of, Ignacy? We wonder. Either way, this has to end. It's tearing us apart. Your father would have put a stop to it by now. With patience, your friends in town. Yeah, there you go. My son, tomorrow I become the effigy. Tomorrow I become Skane's embodiment on Aora. Tomorrow my master chokes on his own whip. For months we've met by secret conclave to plot our landlord's demise, all the while working the fields as if our hearts were content. Skan teaches us to plot with the mind while keeping one's face impassive, inscrutable. Fair fights are for those with armies. The quiet slave is our whetstone, our focus. In his worship, our cause finds focus, clarity, and possibility. Tomorrow, my master chokes on his own whip. By the time you read this, I will be dead. I pray Skan does not abandon me for speaking of my plotting, but a son deserves to know how his father died. For I have volunteered to be the effigy. God will inhabit my body, using this old farmer's simple flesh as a puppet of godly rage. I have been shaved and anointed. Tomorrow morning I will be your father in name only, as my manhood will be removed, my nose and ears removed, and my useless mortal eyes will be replaced with flint stones through which Skan might see the world. My son, I am sorry for the lies I have told you these past few seasons, but Skan demands secrecy. Even your mother knows nothing of my furtive service to the quiet slave. Curse my name if you must, but never weep for me, for I die for the betterment of our community, to smite our Lord's corruption from the face of Aora. Tomorrow my master chokes on his own whip, for tomorrow I become the effigy. Well, that could explain why dude went so bitter.
I'm sorry you had to witness that spectacle. Jat is a spirited animancer. but she can be intolerable at times. Whatever you may think of us, I welcome you to Fior Mesiverno.
I'm checking on something that I ordered from Amazon. Yeah. You really don't believe this crisis is as bad as it looks?
I believe the nature of the living lands is unpredictable, and animancy is our best chance at getting it under control. But what Giatta wishes to do is more dangerous by far than what she's trying to solve. Quilici wants us panicking over what he can't even prove. If there's a threat to Emerald Stair, it's that old man and his fear-mongering. Don't waste your time on him.
Well, apparently his thing isn't going to get here till the 4th now. Like much else. Like, why are you so afraid of him?
He was loyal to my father, but never to me. And he knows how to rally others to his side.
This Nimdude wouldn't see a Balrog coming if it did a little dance right in front of him.
If there's nothing more, I have a city to run.
Farewell for now. Yo, you got the ball? Making it squeak? Yeah? I bet you can do it. Do any more of these come out? Like, are any more of these readable? That's probably that one was sticking out. Oh, wait. Okay, that's it. Do 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 do. Screw it. I want to open this door. Oh, wait, hang on. Let's see if it's worth it.
One moment.
Might not be. But there could be lore in here. Yes. Ignacy, I write this in a rare moment of clarity. Before he left us, your father was a proud, stubborn, wonderful man. Let me offer you a word of advice on his behalf. Those who rule with power are destined to be overthrown by power. Those who rule with heart are destined to be cherished long after they are gone. I can feel the fog drifting back over my thoughts. Goodbye, Ignacy. Hopefully not for long. Your mother, Estelle. Shimmering wings, gnashing teeth, chew through the dirt. Where are my hands, Ignacy? Where are my hands? My hands, my hands, my hands! So I'm guessing she probably had the Dream Scourge.
I've got a powerful feeling we weren't supposed to see this.
Ignacy. Where is Ignacy?
What? Oh, you turned it off. There you go. Okay, let's go check the shops, because I do want to see if anybody sells lockpicks.
Pure crystals dug from the soil of Emerald Stair. No imitations.
Can I Welcome to Poria in Velino, the finest legitimate apothecary of Emerald Stair.
Ooh, lots of grimoires. Hmm. It's like, I'm such a loot whore. I don't want to sell anything. Okay, wait, hang on. These we can sell, though. I'm trying to... Yeah, is that your truck? Yeah, there's a little guy in there. You can take him out? Hmm. I think my wand is like... Yeah, it's just like a generic wand. But I could buy this one. Let's hold off for now. Beautiful Ector, I write this without hope, knowing you'll never see it. Every day I come into your tea shop, watch as your lips mutter about the noise and complain about contention. Like the only contention I feel is within my heart. I order your tea, sit in the corner as you serve other customers, but you never notice. I imagine what has captured your thoughts each time you lose focus and stare at the wall with a blank expression. Each time I wish it was me you looked at with those glazed, blurry eyes. Forever your magpie, Abrid. Well then. That's...
All ingredients are fully stocked.
There. Okay, and then here's the tea shop.
What can I serve you? If you are looking for sanctuary, you have found it. The Gifted Magpie is a house of calm, rational discussion.
Can I tell them this lady
We
has a
have only
crush on
two
her?
rules of conduct. Maintain dignity and speak in a soft tone of voice.
So the opposite of what I heard at the governor's mansion. Or I'll keep that in mind. I'll just say I'll keep that in mind.
Thank you. This establishment
I
is
don't
a
want to piss them
haven
off and get
for
kicked out.
animancers, so I try to keep it free of stress. Animancers are miracle workers, but their work breeds obsession, rivalry, and bitter disagreement.
You must see a lot of animancers around here.
Their anxiety keeps me in business.
Yeah.
This tea house is where troubled minds come to approach problems from a quieter angle.
Ducky, you need to put the lid back on the purple marker. See the lid right there? Can you put the lid back on the marker? Yeah, go put it back on the marker, okay? Yeah, the marker's over there. Can you go put it back on the marker? Right over there. It's over there by the door. You see it? Can you go put the lid on the marker? Put the lid on the marker. See it on the floor? Right there. Look. Right there. Right there. Right there. You see it? Yeah, go put the lid on the marker. Sounds like you're running a public service.
Fior Mesiverno values individualism, but I much prefer to focus on the health of the community. Now, will there be anything else?
Did you know that Ibriot has a crack?
What? I mean, I'm sorry. What? Could you possibly elaborate?
Why don't you ask her yourself?
Oh, what a horrible idea.
I'll pick up the phone.
It's just that these sorts of things happen to other people, but never me. I wouldn't even know where to start.
I mean, hi? That's a good place. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. His bike keeps falling on him. There you go. You need a hug? You need a hug? Wait. You need a new diaper? Do you have a dirty diaper? No? Can I look? No? Oh, you're gonna fix patches? Okay. Hi, any advice?
You're overthinking this. Invite her around for a cup of tea.
It seems I need to gather my wits and figure out what to do next. I have no skill with romance, you see. Oh, dear.
I'll be back later.
Until next time, traveler.
Yeah. Let's check. Not you. You're con artist.
Welcome back, envoy.
Do. Essence of War, maybe? Let's go check Essence of War. Maybe they've got it.
Ado, well,
Hey!
I was not expecting such an
You're not
esteemed
supposed to
guest
have
in
that,
my
are you?
humble workshop. Are you in need of any weapons or armor? The roads haven't been safe as of late.
Would you like a cookie instead? Yeah, you do? It's gonna be the last time I bribe you for not doing something that you're not supposed to be doing by giving you something that you probably shouldn't have. Alright? Put it on there. For anybody wondering, he got Monk Strings Diet Pop. And the can is not entirely empty. And not only does he not need pop in general because of the acid and everything else, but even if we were going to give him a sip, I'd rather give him a sip of actual pop. I'm trying to keep like as much as possible, I'm trying to keep non-sugar sweeteners away from him because there's starting to be some. Even if I think that at least in terms of like preventing obesity and diabetes and stuff, there's actually starting to be evidence that it not only doesn't prevent it, but that it might increase the risks. And then there's some other things too. So I don't know for sure about that, but it's just based on some of the stuff that I've read. I'd rather teach him self-control and moderation anyways than just letting him have the sweet shit, but it's not with real sugar. No. Here's your screwdriver. Here you go. Buckets, that's what I need. That's it. I don't have any more. No, you don't need any more. You have grapes somewhere. Or you did anyways.
Welcome to my fine establishment, amica.
Okay.
That did not go as I had planned.
What did you think?
You can have one more piece.
Confronted him so.
Well, my first idea was to mess up his house. Maybe break a window or two.
Perhaps I should thank you for showing restraint.
I'm sorry you had to see that. What an asshole.
Giata, some manners, if you please.
Why start now?
We're on the verge of extinction, but our governor is too busy protecting his fragile ego.
I'm gonna push the segment a little bit longer for my leg stretch just because I'm gonna have to go up and get a diaper, so I'll do a little bit of a longer break. He must have his reasons.
I can think of one. He's an entitled little worm who can't stand to be proven wrong.
You did challenge his authority.
I know, but...
I mean...
Curses. Without Fior Misiverno, I'm hardly even an animancer. My tools, the workshop, all gone.
We know that he has to know that the Dream Scourge is real. His mother has it. Can we still fight the Dream Scourge?
We'll have fewer resources to work with, but anything's possible. At least now I'm free to study whatever I want, on my terms. The Dream Scourge has been a thorn in my side for too long.
You talk like you have a vendetta against it.
In a way, I do. I have plans for this island, and they don't involve the Dream Scourge. But that's a story for another day.
Your parents would be proud to see such tenacity.
Anyway, listen to us babble. Let's talk about you. I never expected to see an Adiran envoy here. You've got a lot of guts showing your face in a town full of animancers.
I've worked with the animators before from a safe distance.
It's not for the faint of heart, that's for sure. Our first order of business is the Dream Scourge, but I'm also curious about you. There aren't many godlike left these days.
You think there might be a connection?
Wouldn't that be a coincidence? I only bring it up because Anamancy might offer us some insight into your nature. Keep an open mind.
What?
While I pack up my belongings, you can help me by...
Let her finish.
I don't even know. I just realized this is the end. I have to leave Fiona Siverno. Forever.
Yeah. There you go. Nothing ends. Think of it as a new beginning with new friends.
Some people don't find out who they really are until they leave home.
You'll be all right. My advice, find a good tavern and learn how to prepare a squirrel over an open flame.
Maybe if I focus on what I have gained, I can learn to accept everything I've lost. When it comes to the Dream Scourge, we haven't been allowed to acknowledge the problem, much less act on a solution. Today, that changes. I need help from the animancers around town, but as you can see, I'm an
weird
outcast.
artifact around her eyes. Maybe I'll have better luck.
I hope so, because we're running out of options. Manto Pastor is in the workshop due west. He's got an invention that can help us. Elia Rossell is an authority on the undead. Her methods are controversial, but useful. She lives in a cottage southeast of town. And then there's Yvette and Remy, our philosophers. You'll find them at the docks, southeast of Fjord.
I'm gonna do your diaper. Just give me a second,
Each of them
okay?
owes me a favor. Drop my name, and they'll tell you what they know about the Dream Scourge.
Okay. So what's your theory on the Dream Scourge?
I'd rather not speculate until we have more data. If you have questions, I'm sure the others can answer them. We're about to make history.
Oh, you got a puppy?
But first, research.
Be nice.
Guessing she's not much of a hunter. Might want to get extra rations next time we go shopping.
Godlike, Imperial Envoy, Research Assistant. Who knew?
Okay. Hold tight, guys. I'm gonna do a little bit of a break here because I'm gonna go do the kid's diaper. Hold tight.